Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is August 12th, 2023, and this is my weekly market review, where I'm reviewing the Russell 2000 on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only. No trade recommendations here because, as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is actually suitable for you. Let's just take a quick look at the overall picture right quick. Then we're going to narrow down and look at them a little bit closer. On the quarterly chart, we have gotten a little bit of a pullback on the Russell, actually trying to form a doji. It had got to a high, and we was not really expecting it to break that high, and it's doing exactly what we expect to do. On the monthly chart, you can see over here on the monthly chart, and we are getting that red candle that we expect this month, and this market is coming down. On the weekly chart, I'll zoom in a little bit here. You can see we're coming down to this level where the market was consolidating before it actually made that little pop back up. It may come back down all the way back down here to 1900 or just below 1900 and give us that bounce. But we have formed a 4-candle evening star on the weekly chart, so it's doing exactly what we expect it to do. And let's take a quick look here at the daily chart. On the daily chart, as we can see, we are in that short-term downtrend. We're all the way down to a support 2 level where we actually got a little bit of a bounce, and we're going to need to see next week what's going to happen. We're going to be opening up below pivot and see if we go lower. All right, now let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit and see what we can see a little bit closer, and wrap this on up. On the quarterly chart, as I was saying, on the yearly pivots, we are still above pivot, and we came down a little bit, but I'm kind of expecting this thing to stay above pivot. So getting below 1900, it can happen, but I kind of highly don't think so, since we already been down there. I don't think we'll test that level again, but it can happen. On the monthly chart, zoom in a little bit here, and you can see this is that upper level that I was expecting us not to break. We got a level even right in here. You can see I don't have a line there. My line is a little bit higher, but we are on this monthly picture. We were above, we opened above an R1, we came down below an R1. These are quarterly pivots. Like I was saying last week, we probably could come down here to about 1900, but I doubt if we come all the way down here to pivot and actually give us a kiss again and bounce. And if we come that low, I don't expect us to come that low, but we can actually test that 1900 level. Let's zoom in a little bit here on the weekly picture. Since I'm looking at a future contract, I see I don't have the same lines like I have on my other picture, and because I know I kind of identify these tops a little closer instead of this whole top. I have a range, and based on that range, I know we came into that range, which is a little bit above 2000, and we came back out of that 2000 area and back down below that 2000 area. Look like we can come all the way down coming up next week on these monthly pivots. We're getting below pivot. We can come down to a support 1 level and actually bounce. And plus, I have a line there where I think where we had topped that before and broke out and came back down below, where we can test this level again, and that's going to be around that 1900 or just below 1900. Let's take a quick look at the daily chart. We can see on the daily chart we are in a short term, I call it a short term downward trend, so be careful. But we came down to a support 2 level and bounced, and all. So next week we'll be actually opening under pivot, and we can come all the way down to a support 1, which still is just above that 1900 area. And that's all. And as you can see on the stochastic, for our monthly low on the daily picture, we're getting close to that right now, that monthly low. And so a bounce is coming due. If we get it or not, we have to kind of just wait and see and watch the charts and see what happens. But that's all I really want to share. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope this is being helpful. Subscribe, like, and let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Bye.